There we go. All right, painting new colors. I like new colors, especially color shifting ones. They're really cool. I'm going to paint some more of these wiggleworts. Wiggleworts. Hey, Radman. So, my new news is I have a radio show on Friday nights on 103.3 FM. It's a country station of old country and a community channel. So, anyway, I'm going to talk about fishing. Fishing. One of my favorite subjects, besides Jehovah, but I can't really talk about that on the radio. But that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So the manager of the radio station, I guess he watches Terrible Fishing. And he pitched it to me, and I like the idea. I used to do radio in Fresno, and although there I was a tech guy, so I did technology, consumer tech stuff. I want to go fishing today, but I can't. It's kind of windy today. You don't want to go fishing today. It's real windy today. Look at the cameras up at Lake of the Woods. It's really blustery. You don't want to be out there today. Yeah, you don't want to do that today. Anyway, they're stocking with legals this week, so I say Friday. That's what I say. I say Friday is a good fishing day. Or this weekend. So, that's just my opinion. All right. There are two new colors here. Cloud 9 and Ill-Gotten Gold. Yeah. How am I going to use these? Gold and Cloud 9 on these baits. I'm thinking. This is my thinking. This is my thinking look. Think. We're going to go white on the bottom, and then I'm going to we have to put a black base down, but let me think. I want to see what this Cloud 9 looks like. Gold looks dark. This Cloud 9 looks really interesting. Goes from green to magenta. And I'm thinking I can't do that. Here's my black. All right. We've got to put a black base on it, so we've got to do that. That's a no-brainer. So, we'll do that. And then I want to blend this. So we got green into magenta. I want to see what it looks like on it. I think we're going to use it to create a scales on it. I'm going to use it to make scales. I think it'll look really cool with color shift. I'm just making these black. I'm working on a plan for creating soft baits. So, really thinking about it. Called up one of the mold manufacturers today, talked to them, and I think it's going to be really cool because we'll just be able to, I'm going to design and paint the bait inside the mold before I actually end up casting it. So I've done something like that in the past in acrylic. You have to paint backwards. It's weird. Like here we're painting forwards, building on a base, and then usually working light to dark. Well, when you paint in a mold, you're painting the skin first, and you're just going from dark to light. So it's a very tricky process, but it's pretty rewarding. So when I do that, hey, Hustle. I know it. It's old school. Hey, Connery. That's a radio show. That's the big news. We're doing radio now on Friday nights. So I expect at least 5 people to tune in. It's called the Terrible at Fishing Show. So we're going to do Terrible at Fishing. How funny is that? Terrible at Fishing Show. It's just as weird as buying a book that says Terrible at Fishing Instruction Manual. All right, we're going to use that. I might as well start shaking this baby up because these babies have to be shaken up pretty good. Yeah, I had the manager of the station contact me this morning. I guess he's a viewer of my channel, my YouTube channel, and he pitched me the idea, and I liked it. I've always wanted a radio show on fishing. I mean, this town doesn't do anything on fishing. Here we got all these beautiful lakes, rivers, and stuff like that. And I want to do guest hosts, some of the guides, and do interviews with them. And I think that'll be a lot of fun. And it's free advertising to them, So it'll be really fun. And maybe some of these resort owners, with George or somebody like that at Lake of the Woods, and do some interviews with them. We got a free fishing weekend coming up on the 1st and 2nd, so it's really good timing. My fishing reports will feature that free fishing weekend. Nobody needs a license on that weekend. You can just go fishing. So, all right, let's see what we can do here. Gotta shake this thing up. These things have so many metallics in it. You gotta do a really good job. But they come out as toothpaste, so you gotta thin it up too. Takes like 3 coats. Let's see what we can do here. Three coats is going to be really hard for a scale pattern. We'll give it a shot. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Nice black bait, huh? All right, let's thin this out. Looks about right. And this is called Cloud 9. That's the color shift I expect on it. Coming out. Come on out. Maybe you gotta poke it. Oh yeah, you gotta poke it. Come on. Oh! It exploded. Well, that's not good. Not good at all. Wonder why I did that. Huh. Well, you made a mess. Alright. My fat shirt. Let's see what we can do here. That never did that before. Shouldn't do that. Alright, so we got some on this. I'm going to wipe it off. Okay. And, oh my goodness, we got to pour some of this back. This is expensive stuff, by the way. This is expensive stuff. We got to save it. Save it. All right. I don't know why I did that. Just exploded. It just exploded. That's not good. All right, let's try that again. Sure is pretty. I don't know if this is going to work on this one now, because I had to wipe it. I didn't wipe it down. This one's mine. let's do it right on this one. Alright, let's put that down. Put the screen on it. And we're going to create scales. Been fishing? Oh yeah, definitely. My last video was a bunch of crappie. Boy, I was just catching crappie like crazy on the west side of the lake, around the docks. Yep. The crappie have come up in mass. It was fun. Caught a trout, didn't catch any bass though. It was a lot of fun though. Oh yeah, that looks really cool. That was a good idea. That was a really good idea. Look at that. That is just a really cool idea. Color shift too. Takes a while for this stuff to dry. Do it on that side. I caught a largemouth last week. And the free fishing weekend is the June 1st. June 1st. And I'll have their ponds segregated and stocked. Ready for everybody to catch fish. Looks cool. That just looks really cool. Look at that. Messed up that first one, but that's why we do two. Because it exploded on me. It exploded on me. Stuff is so thick. almost like a cotton candy look. Yeah. Kind of messed that one up because of that explosion. But let's see. Man. Not like that with brand new colors. Yeah, the BB was in there. That explains that. The mixing bowl. Maybe that's what it was. It was caught in the... Yeah, it was probably caught in it. We're just going to make that all that. We're just going to spray that and use it as an example of the color. It'll be a fishable bait. It'll be a sample of the color. Alright, we gotta blend that. It is a very cotton candy color. So I'm going to go with magenta up on the top. I'm painting 2 to 1. The largie was sort of medium, actually medium small. So he's probably about 3/4 of a pound. Caught him on the on the sunset side of Rainbow Bay along that grass line. That's where I caught him. That's where I caught the guy. But yeah, caught him on a square bill. So it's about 9 feet over there. Square bill goes down about 6 feet, and so he was just 3 feet off bottom, right along that grass line. That is just a strange looking color. It's a strange looking color. But that's just a sample now. We're going to have to do a little bit more on this. I think this is pretty cool looking. I like blue on that. I think I want to put a little blue on there. We're just going to go with the cotton candy type of thing. pretty cool looking. It's a beautiful bait. Wait till the clear coat and eyes are on it. Wow, that's pretty brilliant. That is a bright, that is a crazy looking bait. That is pretty cool looking, actually. Huh. It's an interesting color. It does turn. You can see the color shift in this one I just painted solid. Just a little bit. There's a green into that magenta in this light. And so I went with a magenta and blue accents on this. So the scales are that color shift. Huh. That's interesting. We're going to look at the gold one now. I'll try not to screw it up. Mess it up. Try not to mess it up. Alright. Let's try this gold. Ill-gotten gold. Ill-gotten gold. Shouldn't do that. Yeah, see, it comes out. It shouldn't have done that. I think maybe that little ball got stuck in the head, in the nozzle. That must have been what it was. Alright, let's just do one of these. Just want to see what these new colors look like. That one's cotton candy. That's what it should be called. That one should be called cotton candy. Because that's exactly what it looks like. So I've been real busy today. Just calling resorts, getting their fishing reports, going online, go to OTFW, Bureau of Farm, Land Reclamation, BLM, getting information off that in order for I can put up a decent fishing report. This town doesn't have a decent fishing report, so, you know, OTFW does not update their site at all. It's old. In fact, if you went to it, it would say Fish Lake still has ice. I mean, it's just bad. It's just bad. You know? They gotta update their sites regularly. Have somebody on it, but they're not very good at doing it. I happen to know a lot of people at ODFW. They're not very good at getting things done in an expedient way. So, ill-gotten gold, this is called. It's a shift to something I can't really tell. Really can't tell. See? You shouldn't have to punch it, you know, like I did. On that one. I think it was just a bad lid on that one. Something, I don't know. It's pretty thin. Alright. Ooh, it's pretty. That's pretty. Real pretty. Look at it. That is quite the green gold. I like that color. That one I think I'll use. I'll use all of them, but cotton candy's crazy, man. I'm gonna have to put some stripes on here and a pattern on this one with a gold background on it. That's a good color. I like that color. I'm glad I got it. The other colors I've used, I know what they look like. They're good. That's why I rebought them. Alright, so we gotta I'm thinking. Think. Think. Lime. Going to add undo. Yeah. Yep, that's what we're going to do. There we go. first pattern. You dry. Now for the next pattern and the next couple. Bass ain't never seen this. Red. situated again. It's interesting. I like it. You can see the lime spots on it. The blood coming off of the eye area, sort of. So you can see that. Some really cool colors. The back's got a blue to green, and then you got the gold on the underlayer. Blue to green there. I put a little bit on the nose, a little bit of gold between them. Alright, that's pretty cool looking. I'll add some red eyes to it. Really make it look like it's a dying fish. Or something. Something needs help. Something in distress. That's pretty cool looking. Yeah, that looks really good. Alright, those are my two new colors. This is just crazy looking, this one. I mean, this one's very clown color-ish. Yeah, it's really clown color-esque. Weird looking. Not sure if I like it. The trick is, will the fish like it? That's really the answer. That's the question. Will the fish hit it? That's the question. So we got quite a few. Let's hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ready for eyes and clear coat. So very nice. Got some really cool ones up here. So very cool ones up here. Got red, some browns, golds, greens, blood. And a clown. We got a clown. It's just, I mean, this is the color shift. Look at it. That's the color shift to it. It's sort of a gold to mauve. I'm seeing it better, you know, from my point of view. interesting. Very interesting. It's an old TV show. All right. Well, there's the colors I wanted to test out. So we tested them. We'll see. And I'm thinking, I'm working on this idea of soft plastic. I'm going to do a 6-inch bait, open pour, because there's a lot of things I can do with an open pour. And I'm thinking, but I'm still researching it, line through design. It's not a line through mold. BTS is the only company that I've seen with a line through. I don't like the mold, but they got a line through. Yeah. I'm thinking about how to do it, really, and I'm researching ways on how to do it. So, I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I might just leave it with a, put a beast hook in it, and I own a beast hook. You got to go a 10-aught or 12-aught on this one, so it's pretty big. It'd be weedless. Line through wouldn't be. So you could drop this thing right down into the weed bed. So, but there's some really cool techniques I want to learn, and I have to, it's going to cost me like $400 plus to do it, and it's going to be a challenge. That's the fun part about bait making, isn't it? We'll sell all these wiggle worts. That'll help. Got a lot of wiggle worts here. 50 of them. I bought 50 of these on a really good deal. So, all right, guys. A lot of news today. Lots of news. Oh, my knees are killing me. And I became a toad thumper influencer because I really like their stuff. So, all right, let's hit the Rockin' Extra outro.